Well, hello there, and welcome to another podcast by Shane. A lot of us go through difficult times in our lives. We've got mental health issues, we've got housing issues, we've got all sorts of different things we go through, crises, midlife crises. I want to, help some people. So I thought of three strategies that will impact all of those things and how we handle them. So the first one is sleep hygiene. Now, how many of us, I don't know, trying to think of a movie, um, Speed comes on TV at 10 o'clock at night. And, I would think, oh, I love this movie, I haven't seen it for years. Let's just stop and watch this movie and see how we go. And, we sit there, we watch it, and we think, I look at our watch and like, it's getting late, and it's still not over yet. Next minute, it's like 12 o'clock at night, or 11:30 at night. And, we're sitting there thinking, I've really got to sort of get to bed. And then you finish watching the movie, and the thrill of it gets you sort of even more awake. So, 1, 2, 3 o'clock comes, and you think, oh my gosh, I've got to go to work, or I've got to fix the computer, whatever it might be, at 10 o'clock in the morning. I want to just encourage you to have some discipline there and try and, pull back from watching that movie if you know it's going to affect you the next day. Because, it goes into your workplace, it goes wherever you go, your sleepiness will follow you. The second one is self-care, so showering, eating well, and looking after our mental health. And there's more to go with self-care than that. There are three strategies to do with self-care that I thought of. Self-care can be it can be as simple as brushing our hair and getting out of bed and putting the doon on the bed. Making the bed. It can be as simple as having something to eat. Just 2 Weet-Bix is better than nothing. I do 5 Weet-Bix, I think, or 6 Weet-Bix, 5 Weet-Bix in the day. And, within 11:30, 12 o'clock, I'm starting again. However, that's just me, but you might be different. You might have porridge. I want to encourage you to stay away from things like sugary foods. So, not saying pickle pots are bad. I'm just saying if you want to live a lifestyle of feeling good in yourself and about yourself, you need to eat how you would want to eat if you were. How would you want your child to eat? Would you be like, oh, you can eat whatever you want, and then be like later, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that, given him that or that. Don't make choices that you're going to regret later. We all do it. I've done it. We all do it. But let's just try and set ourselves up for trying to be stronger than that. And temptation comes, I know it comes, and when I get tempted to have a bowl of Cocoa Pops or whatever, Cheerios, everyone likes Cheerios. I eat a lot, not a lot, but I eat 2 bowls and I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do that for? That's just me. And looking after our mental health was the other self-care strategy I had. It's important that in life we look after our mental health. Some businesses or employers have taken upon themselves to do mental health days. So we get a mental health day one or two twice a year. It's not really every business doesn't always do that, but sometimes you can get a mental health day and just take it, go sit at the beach or whatever. Do whatever you want to do. It's not about me. I'm just giving you ideas. Go to the bakery. Husky Bakery is good. Great food, great coffee. Go check them out. They're awesome. And it's important that in life that we really understand that our mental health is the backbone of everything we do. In life, it's so easy to say, no, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I don't feel well enough to do it. I do it all the time. I can't do some things because of mental health, a lot of things actually to do with mental health. It's very hard to admit that, but we all have things that we can't do. Some people feel intimidated going into the shop, some people feel intimidated going into a coffee shop even, just to ask for a coffee and buy a coffee, but I can't do that. With me, I don't feel safe enough, not like within myself, but like I don't feel like it's a safe place for me out in the community. So we with my support, like we go through Macca's and I buy myself a coffee or McFlurry or hot chocolate. Just I don't feel safe enough to get out into the community where there's other people walking around. And the last one is getting the stress out of our life where possible. So we might have bills, we might have I don't know, a mortgage we've got to pay. You know, what I do with my bills, I pay them per fortnight. So one fortnight I'll have pay say $50 on my Telstra bill, and I'm like, okay, cool, um, and the next week when the bill comes out, that fortnight or the fortnight after, we've got what's $100 in our account. The bill comes straight off that, so we haven't actually made ourselves late for a payment. We haven't got the stress of looking after, trying to discover how much money can I spend on this certain thing. It happens naturally and automatically. Sorry, I think it's an important thing to do, not just with money, but with anything. There's so many things, so many avenues I could be talking about here, but it's just trying to get the stress out of our life, whether it be housework, um, uh, whatever it might be. Let's just spend some time working out how we can automate those things. The whole world is full of automation, automatic cameras, automatic this, automatic that. What if we had an automatic mindset and an automatic thing where people can just, do whatever it is we have to do, and all the stress has already been eliminated because we've taken care of it before it came up. My name is Bentley. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to talk to you soon. Goodbye.